I had a very, very good upbringing. My dad was, always involved in my life. My parents were married. They've been married for 30-something years. Played sports, did good in school. But deep down inside, I was always battling this fight within me, for all those years. When I was younger, I experienced sexual abuse at a young age. I never talked about it, for a long time. Didn't tell my parents about it. Didn't tell anybody until December 25th of 2019. I felt like I could fight it myself, but that day, I just had this deep feeling that I needed to tell somebody. And so I was actually with my wife, and I just told her everything, and it was really, really hard. Went to a really dark place after I told her this. Really bad thoughts, like I didn't want to be here anymore. I remember, I was going to see doctors. I was trying to get medicine, to try to help me. But I remember one day, Taylor, my wife, her aunt goes to this church. She's been going to this church for a long time. And she said, well, why don't he try to meet with Pastor Kirk? And so we set up a meeting, and I remember being in one of these classrooms, and we were both crying. He prayed for me, and he was there for me. I really feel like God heard that prayer because the doctor I was going to see had somebody shadowing him that was a therapist that specialized in the therapy that I needed. Think about it now, like there's no way that's a coincidence. God had to be working. That changed my life forever. The therapy was helping, but then I also, God said, well, if you think that's a miracle, watch what I'm about to do now. Once I started coming to the church, I realized that it was time for me to give my life to Christ. This church was where I belonged, and, I wanted to come here and to grow in my faith. I just felt like that meeting had so much influence on, me. Even though I was in the darkest times, of my life, but I feel like that's the moment I knew that God was looking out for me and that I needed to give myself to Christ.